Hey, so today I thought I would teach you something which is designed to complement something else that Tom has talked about previously, and that is parallel refactoring. So the idea behind parallel refactoring is to teach you to move in a safer way, so to keep your code's test passing at all times, so you're never in a state where you can't commit and you're never in a state where you can't push. Now, there are a few other kind of hygiene techniques which help keep you honest with this. And to teach people these, Kent Beck developed a technique called test, commit, revert. So that's written test and commit or revert. So for this example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk you through a really simple fizz-buzz application in F#. So we've got fizz, buzz, and then it has some tests here. And if I just run .NET test, then my tests still pass. So in this instance, we're going to use this as our test command. So we're going to do the command is. So we said this is test and commit and revert, but these aren't real commands that you can actually execute. So in our case, what we want to do is we want to change those to things which are relevant to us. So in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to run the tests. If the tests pass, then we're going to commit with a whip commit. And then if they fail, we're just going to revert everything that we've written. Okay. So if I just run this, it'll try and do a commit, but there won't be anything for it to commit. Yeah, cool. So let's add some new functionality to our program. So let's do divided by 3 and 5 fizzbuzz. So if I do 15 by 15 print fizzbuzz instead. Okay. Now the normal thing that I would do in a TDD cycle at this point is run the tests. But this runs into a problem when we're doing TCR. So we've seen the test fail, and now if I look at my repository, oh, it's gone. So we need to start over again. So TCR is designed to fail when we get a failing test. It's designed to throw away your code if the tests fail. And the idea behind this is to introduce pain to make you move in a slower, more deliberate manner. So let me reintroduce that test and let's get it passing. So we've now got this test in here. The library code is very simple, so let's try and get this passing. So the idea behind this is that by making failure costly, if I make a mistake, that I will go away and I will rethink how to do this and how to move in a small step, which is going to keep my code passing. So I made a mistake here, and now my code is gone. So because it's painful, I'm going to avoid making changes which break my tests in any way. So that's going to encourage me to use parallel refactoring. It's going to encourage me to move in smaller steps, to commit frequently, and always to keep my build passing. There is some research which says that effective pull requests, like the most comments per line you get for a pull request, is around 20 lines of code. So ideally, commits want to be small, and this is going to drive us to do that. Okay, so let's try that again. So now if we do this, and then I'm going to introduce this test again. And I understand that this is tedious, but that's the whole point. It's designed to be tedious. It's designed to teach us to move in small steps where we don't lose our code. And then, so if I introduce this next change here, so by and I rerun the tests, hopefully, if I haven't messed this up, it will commit it, and we will have a working code. And we've successfully made transition. Fingers crossed. Yeah, okay, it worked. So test is still passing. We have something which is going to encourage us to take small baby steps and make sure that we're always making the minimal possible change in order to get to our goal destination. So I think that's all I have to say about this. So I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.